Homosexuality. Let's talk about that when we come back. This is Rob Bell, and this is Rob's Rant. Homosexuality, a heated kind of issue in our society today, but not really so heated because to a certain degree, homosexuality has been, accepted more so than it ever has been. When you look at movies, when you look at television shows, homosexuality is being depicted in a variety of areas. There are a lot of gay men on TV now. There are a lot of lesbian women on TV now in a variety of shows. And to a large degree, it seems as if the media has been able to accept that. There are a lot of media moguls that are on TV on a daily basis that have come out and admitted that they are homosexuals. And because the conglomerates don't want to be looked at as being the bad guy, to a large degree, has been accepted. And so homosexuality in this society is gradually moving towards being just a lifestyle, another lifestyle that people are and have and continue to engage in. There are a lot of states around these United States that are allowing people to marry same-sex marriages, and it's starting to happen all over the United States. People don't necessarily now have to jump from state to state just to go out and get married. There are states that are closer to home where people now can get married, and it has been accepted. But it has not been accepted without, some issues. There was a woman in Kentucky who was having an issue with people getting married of the same sex, and she was not allowing people to get their license. And she was standing by that, and it was a part of, her religious beliefs that was not right. And that is one of the biggest issues about homosexuality that people kind of fall back on, the fact that in their mind is against the Bible. It's against God's wishes. Well, I was of the opinion that God accepts and loves everybody, no matter who you are and what you do. And so, when you talk about trying to use religion as something that frowns upon homosexuality, I don't think that's right. That's my personal belief, because I believe, again, that God loves everybody. And even more so than God, we should love everybody. Who are you to tell people what kind of lifestyle that they should be able to live in? If a person chooses to love somebody of the same sex, then that's their business. That's none of your business. If that's something that you choose not to do, then that's fine. If you choose to engage in a heterosexual relationship and that's what you believe in and you don't want to deviate from that, then that's fine. But it doesn't give you the right or the authority to frown upon somebody who chooses to engage in a lifestyle with someone of the same sex. That's a big problem in this country, that we need to mind our business and stop worrying about what other people do and how other people live. If people are not bothering you, then why are you worrying about that? If people are not coming into your circle and trying to make things for you difficult, then why are you worrying about it? Why are we so intimidated by people who are homosexuals and people who choose to engage in a lifestyle that's different from ours? We don't live in a cookie cutter society. We don't live in a society where everybody has to be the same. That's what's wrong with us. We want everybody to be the same. We want everybody to be on the same plane. Oh, but when it comes to certain issues about that, no, we don't want everybody to be in the same plane, because there's certainly a lot of prejudices that go along with being a homosexual, that go along with being somebody that's different and somebody who engages in a different lifestyle in this society, because it's not what everybody else does. And then people try to throw the kids in there. Oh, the kids are being affected by this. Don't throw the kids in there. Kids have nothing to do with it. Again, people who are homosexuals and engaged in a lifestyle certainly can be just as good a parent as people who are heterosexual parents. Hell, there are heterosexual parents out there that can't take care of their damn kids either. So that doesn't matter, and that shouldn't even be a factor. But people always want to lean on things that they think should be factors when it comes to why people shouldn't engage in a lifestyle. People simply should have a right to engage and love who they want to love. And if you don't like that, then step back, keep your mouth shut, and keep it to yourself. You should not punish people for what they believe and how they want to live. That's why people are still in the closet. That's why people don't want to come out. Because when they do, they get vilified. They get sometimes vilified to the point where they lose their jobs. They lose money. They lose friendship. They lose their family. What if your son or your daughter, who you've been loving all your life, comes home to you and says, "Hey, Mom, I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. I'm a homosexual. I am different than everybody else. And I've always been like this, but I've been afraid to come out because I don't want you to stop loving me." Are you going to start and stop loving your kid because they tell you that they're homosexual? Are you going to stop loving your brother or your sister because they tell you that they're homosexual? If you do, then maybe you really didn't love them as much as you said in the first place. Think about that. It can happen at any given time. So, bottom line is, mind your business and stop worrying about what other people do. It's not your lifestyle, it's their lifestyle, and they have a right to engage in it as much as they want. This is Rob Bell, and this is Rob's Rant.